Greetings and salutations! Through the heat and hay fever, I continue on from where we last left off. And more dreams, more visions. Day 13. Oh, hello. Wake up, we have a situation. Something attacked Kalo in the caverns this morning. We don't know what it was. It's obviously a dweller. Jonah is tending to his wounds now, but whoever attacked him might still be around. I need to find Ace or Creed and bring one of them into the caverns with you. Don't waste any time, Zeus. Now, this can affect what happens. Depending on which mercenary you bring to the cavern, you get a different conundrum, shall I say, without spoiling too much. Now, I'm going to save here. And we are going to bring Zace along. I know what happens with Zace. I mean, it's a bit safe, but it's a very interesting scenario. If you want to go for Creed, you have a completely different series of events going on, and I don't know if you can avoid the potential fatality in that event. But Zace, I can at least tell you how to deal with his arising issues. Anyway, there's been an incident in the caverns. Something attacked Professor Kalo. So the creatures haven't given up the fight yet, huh? Let's go. And we are on the final stretch of the game, I should mention. After you, droid. So I predict another 2 episodes at most. Oof. Well, they ain't going to be growing back anytime soon. Please, I'm trying to keep him calm. Is it bad? It looks bad. Piers, I want you to go to handle things at the headquarters. Make contact with Temco. Nice, be careful. It might not be safe down here. Now, when I mentioned in the earlier videos where you need to discredit Piers, this is where you need to discredit him if you want him to be with you in the final group. I love it when you state the obvious. What exactly happened here? We're not exactly sure Solidio found him like this. Like a nightmare with wings. Don't you be worried, I'll show... If it comes back, I'll show what a nightmare really looks like. Is it safe to move him yet? I just need to... transcend. A bit less of the crazy would be good right now. That ain't good. Anyone feeling a little Freddy in here? Just a small tremor. Everyone stay calm. Jonah, I think we should... And a much larger tremor is now hit. You have new tasks in your mission log. And now is the final stretch of the game. These are the people you are going to be with and can get the potential endings of. Now, if anyone's curious about just how bad that injury is, there's Kayla's hand right there. Which is a shame we can't take it. Listen, do you hear the whispers from below? They whisper to each other, they whisper to me. They say we shall not leave this place alive. Don't fret about me, Otto. This ain't no big thing. I'm a pilot, I'm used to being in tight places. Would feel better if I knew which of these muckers I could trust. Now, again, I keep looking at this and it's like, why did you not have any supplies or like lights or anything set up in here? You've got the big discovery. You should have spent like the day before setting up equipment in this room. It makes no sense. So, this is the place where I die? Seems about right to me. Lonely, dark, full of bugs. Pretty much the story of my life. Totally appropriate. How come none of us realised what a bad idea this was, delving into this godforsaken place? Can't help but feel it's all my fault. Never should have built that damn drilling machine. They would have broken through eventually. Yeah, I'm just a guy who expedited their doom. Doesn't make me feel much different. You asked me, the company wanted to get rid of me, and I told you the truth. Half the truth anyway. The company hired me on the basis of my potential, and I never came close to reaching that potential. My whole life until now has just been a complete waste of time. Join the club, buddy. It's taken me a long time to realise that, Theos. It's hopeless. Real nasty situation. Good thing droids don't get historical, huh? We'll get through this as long as everyone's prepared to act smart for a change. Might need to make some tough decisions. I hope I can rely on your support. This is where our path has led us. The others don't see it yet, but we're all here for a reason. Of course, Master. You must remain a true and faithful servant of the faith. Yes, the truth will light the way. Many trials ahead, but the faithful endure. Okay, he's gone full religious nutcase. Should have seen that thing coming. Again, they know the bugs were coming out of this. Why was there not one of the mercenaries on guard at all times? Nothing seems to go around this planet, does it? I'm sure Pierce is already trying to get us out. He'll be digging through this rubble with his bare hands if he has to. If I ask myself, what would he do in this situation? He won't be just sitting here waiting for the rescue, that's for sure. I want you to examine all the possible escape routes, Theos. Just take a look around us and come back to me when you have with whatever options are. Okay? It's not good at all, XO5. Not good at all. Confidence, Vigo, Wolf, and Zillia are already trying to mount a rescue. Yeah, I ain't so confident. So it tells me these eggheads don't have much search and rescue experience. You may surprise you have full confidence in my team abilities. However, with no way of knowing what the severity of the cave-in, it may take days for them to clear through the rubble. We need to take stock of our situation. I want you to ask around and see if anyone's got any useful supplies or items. How we can make an inventory and plan ahead. Survive this. So, examining. Even if someone could make this jump from the ledge to the monument, the sloping faces will make it difficult to hang on. As far as you can tell, there's no way down. There's no way to tell how far the floor of the cavern may be deep from looking over the edge. Perhaps you can find another way. So, first thing we need to do... Can I take the hand now? No. It's a shame. I can take this broken lantern. And what we do is go... Yeet! Doesn't take very long for the lantern to hit the ground below. You estimate the drop from the side to be about 30 feet or so. Very nice. Leap from this ledge to the top of the monumental pillar. Difficult for even for an android. You don't see any obvious way of climbing down. Then we have this one we need to do an estimate of. I can never remember what the second way of checking was. As for the other monument, the slope side means that jumping onto it would be nothing short of suicide. So, those are no good. The great dread grows in all of our hearts. You carrying anything that might help us? Nothing can help us. Thanks. Think I ever see my ship again, Otto? Do you have any useful supplies? Nah, I got nothing. Carter has his pistol. If you bring him. I got this mega juice. Yeah, I think the mega juice would actually be useful in this scenario because of, you know, food supplies. Okay, so we can't get out through the rubble. There's no hint of any daylight coming through this pile of rubble. No way of telling how much of the cavern beyond may have collapsed. So, if the cavern beyond's collapsed, that means the drilling machine's gone. The droids are gone as well, because they were on the other side and hadn't been moved. Has about a dozen useful items in his bag. Problem is my bag ain't here. Do have this flashlight. That's something, right? Can I... Did you give me the flashlight? Oh. Alright, I can't use the flashlight. Can't grab that. There is something around here I can pick up, and I can't remember what it is. Been in worse scrape before. Gathering all useful supplies. Do you have anything? Just my sidearm. Alright, how about you, Professor? Only my faith. Length of rope. I mean, that's pretty useful. Chocolate bar. Bit squished, there you go. We have his length of rope. Seems like a bad idea at this moment in time. I think it'll change. Alright, Devon, anything else? Rocky gave me this flashlight. Could be useful if the lanterns run out of energy. Chocolate bar from the professor. That's our food supply. 1 chocolate bar. Little point in rationing. I recommend giving it to Kayla, see if he can eat anything. To you, though. I'm somewhat concerned. I was hoping we have more supplies than this. Just to make do with what we have. Good work, XO5. Now give that food to someone. Offer item. Here, drink this. Offer item. Can I give him the chocolate bar as well? Not exactly what the doctor ordered, but I appreciate it. There we go. Now, give me a moment to find the item in the nearly black screen, because we need to yeet something down that to get the measure of the distance. And here's a second broken lantern. Hopefully you can see it better on your screens than I could on mine. That took an extra 3 or 4 minutes. So we'll use our rope blanket lantern and yeet. Wow, that's a long drop. Judging from the amount of time it took for the lantern to hit the ground, you estimate this drop side over 100 feet. Okay, that's always roots. Now, here is another ending that we can get. I'm going to go through it because it's nice and quick. So what do you think is our best option? It may be possible to climb down. I was thinking the same thing. You have Kellis rope, right? Must be our best option. I'll bring it up with Professor Sylar and see what he has to say. Thanks for the assistance, Zeus. I appreciate everything you've done. Alright, everyone, listen carefully. Our situation may seem dire, but this sticky key seems to want to interrupt there. Anyway, the situation may seem dire, but it's no reason to all for undue panic. Those on the outside will already be mounting a rescue effort by now. All we have to do is wait. Just wait. Great plan. Look around, Sylar. There's more those out in here than there are on the outside. It's hopeless. Nothing is hopeless, not while we still have faith. I would suggest we join together to perform a prayer spectrum? Shit, things are really getting desperate. You never give it a rest, do you, Jonah? I only seek to save our eternal souls. Let's stick to more practical matters, shall we? We do have another option, Professor. Because someone could climb down the rock face using Chaos's rope. There might be another way out of these caverns. True, there might be another way out. There might be more of these creatures. Which of those seem more likely to you? Not exactly aching to head down blindly into some alien nest. Can't guarantee everyone's safety. There's another option, though. How about sending XO5 down there? Origin class androids aren't built for combat, and I'm not about to send our most valuable asset on a suicide mission. Stay right here where we are and await rescue. Meanwhile, I think we could all use some rest, and those who wish to pray are welcome to do so. Should power down as well, XO5. Conserve some energy. We can't afford to lose you. So, an indeterminate amount of time passes. And the plot thickens. I had this dream. Yes, I met God and he was a machine. He told me that his creator was another machine, created by another machine, created by another machine. On and on to infinity. There were always those lingering questions. What was it all for? What was the purpose of my life? What if my only true purpose was to create you, Zeus? You've done more with your life than that. Nothing of real consequences in the grand scheme of things. You're my only true legacy. It's almost over, Zeus. You're getting close. I hoped I could be the one. Sadly, I've already been aware of my own limitations. The vision I experienced in the Rockies revealed what needed to be done. I needed to create a bridge between humanity and a superior alien life. Superior alien intelligence. It had to be an android with free will. What makes me think I'll speak well of you? You might not. Free will does not become without certain risks. I've had a little choice. I've always been honest with you, haven't I? Now it's your decision. When I created you, XO5, it was almost as if something else was acting through me. You're going to expect that even I don't fully understand what you are. I can't stay here any longer. I know I said we'd be together until the end, but the universe has other plans, it seems. My real body is dying, and I am not to be spared either. So much for immortality. Can't leave now. Anything I can do to save you. Nothing endures forever. Truer words have never been were never spoken. You carry a seed of humanity as us. Stay true to it. Again, I don't know why the AI copy in my brain got wiped out. But that is it so far. I will see you very shortly. Alright, I'm back. I've lowered my core body temperature just a little bit because I was on the edge of melting down, much like my old graphics card and CPU. Listen to me, Zeiss. Put down the gun and let's discuss this. Nothing to discuss. We're going to be shedding some weight around here. Shedding weight? You're about to throw him into the shedding weight? You were about to throw him into the cavern. I ain't caught you. You're damn right, sweetheart. What do you think Kale's chance of survival look like, preacher? All things are possible with faith. See, that's just a fanciest way of saying he's a goner. In the meantime, he's nothing but a liability, dead weight. If we don't have the bravery to do it himself, sure as hell I'll do it for him. Now, just to break away here, we have no food supplies. We have no water supplies. There is no such thing as dead weight here because there is no resources to hand out. If there was water, if there was food, if there was any resource he was actually draining other than just sitting there and bleeding out, this would be a big argument. But as there's not, and we've already given him the food and water, then, well, again, I think this is something in the game that could have been slightly better written. They could have, if they had like maybe a day or two's worth of supplies, I think that would have made a better scenario and argument for this. Do you really think we're going to let you get away with this, asshole? Sure, I'm the one with the gun. Trust me, we're all going to get along a lot better now that I'm taking charge. Now look here, for as long as I'm paying you, you don't pay me enough for this shit, Sylar. Consider this my resignation. Don't come any closer, XO5. I ain't fucking around here. How can I serve you, master? I knew I should have trusted you, Exeus. Ah, good old droids. They always know who's in charge. At least there's someone I can rely on. Get over here. As you can really learn a thing from our mechanical friend here. Good thing I'm around to teach you. Starting this one-handed professor. Now, you can either try to restrain him, but this is what the zapper is safe for. What the fuck was that? I consider zapper. You like? I have his weapon. Nice work, Zeus. Now time up. Made a big mistake here, Zeiss. You'll pay for this. Curse upon this world. It's a nesting ground of evil. Oh my god, it's nothing to do with the world. The fact he's a completely uncouth mercenary. Carter actually sheds a little bit of background on the guy, giving their joint pasts that have bumped into each other. The guy was an asshole well before he came to this planet. Anyway, great. Prayers and curses are really going to help us out right now. How are you feeling, Professor Kalo? Still missing a hand? Other than that, I'm great. I'm going to repeat what I said earlier, Sylar. It's not safe for us to stay on this ledge. This again, I already told you, there's no guarantee of finding a way out of this place through those caverns. It's my final word, don't mention it again. From now on, we'll take turns to stay awake. First watch is mine. Everyone else, try and get some rest. And that is how you disarm the mercenary scenario. At least one of them anyway. But it's now day 14, and I will catch you next time.